Hello, Kelly Blatnick with Blatnick Law, here to discuss some of the administrative law orders that have been recently issued. And as you can hear, yes, I am still sick. I still sound pretty nasally, but hopefully eventually I will get well. And yes, I am seeing many doctors about it. So I'm going to go take us back to September 3rd of 2020. This was Administrative Law Order 20-20, and this dealt with homicide cases. Essentially, there's a switcheroo between Departments 10 and 3. 10 is going to be homicide, and 3 is going to be civil. So 10's giving 3 its civil cases, 3's giving 10 its homicide cases. And then on October 13th, 2020, there was Administrative Law Order 20-21 that dealt with election day lawsuits, or the anticipated election day lawsuits. And then October 21st, 2020, this was the big order that kind of scared me because it was talking about the resumption of in-person jury trials. Many of you know, last time I went to the courthouse, I had an in-person trial. It was a bench trial in justice court. My client didn't have to be there. I did. I was shoved in a room with a mediator where it was his first day back from work after having the COVID for a month. I'm sick within 3 days and was sick for a month. I have not tested positive for the Rona. I've been tested 3 times. I got well, and then I'm like sick again and have been for a while. So I've been working remotely, and my voice comes and goes depending upon what's going on with the sinuses and heads. So Administrative Law Order 20-22 was giving me some concern. It talked about limited reopening of in-person filing, a plan for the resumption of jury trials. It was a lengthy plan, not incredibly lengthy. I think the whole thing was 45 pages, but 4 of it was the actual order, but still a lengthy plan as to how jury trials are going to go. Subpoenas no longer need advance approval from the Discovery Commissioner. Thank you, Nevada. Other places you don't have to do that. So I'm like, good, we shouldn't have to, especially if the attorneys agree on it. 3 existing grand juries shall continue to hear cases. Kind of feel sorry for those people, but maybe they really like to be on the grand jury. So either sucks to be them or yay for them. They get to keep doing it. There's a change in the format for electronic signatures. A lot of our proposed orders aren't providing enough space, or now the electronic signatures include the name, the signature, and the date. So usually like you do the date here, the name here. Now it's like all like that. So it's just saying please leave more space for it. And the other thing is that this order is going to be reviewed in 30 days. And then, of course, pandemic decided to meet flu, and they're having some sort of lovely upper respiratory symptom fiesta, or whatever you want to call it. And on November 12th, 2020, there was Administrative Order 20-23 that wisely stopped all in-person filings. I'm like, in this day and age, we don't. If you really, really, really want to send in the actual paper, put it in the mail. There's no reason for people to be exposing each other to stuff. And one of the main issues of Administrative Law Order 20-23 is wear a face mask. And it's sad that we're this far in the pandemic and still wear a face mask when you're out in public. Wear a face mask when you're out and about other people. No, it's not foolproof. We're trying to slow down the inevitable. We understand that this stuff is going to be around for a while. But anyway, wear a face mask is part of Administrative Law Order 20-23. Jury trials not in progress should be continued, but those that are in progress should be finished. Clerk's office closed in-person filings, which it should have remained closed. And we are not to meet in person to discuss court business. It said something about the individual judicial departments to discuss court business. I don't know why people are meeting in person. They should not be, but maybe that's just because I have sinus issues and have been sick for a little. I'm like, stop meeting in person, people. We can. There's so many ways that you can meet. Zoom, Blue Jeans, Skype, whatever, telephone. There's so many other ways, FaceTime, to do this. And then the final provision is that we're going to check this every 30 days. My hope is that we keep the in-person filings we're just going to get away with. We don't need to do them. Even I think marriage licenses are where only you apply online and only one party picks up the license. We really need to take this pandemic seriously through that we can get through it. And I'm curious to see what's going to happen with my jury trials because in theory, I believe I'm supposed to have one in January or February. I'm like, that's going to be a world of fun if I am still sick. But and presume in 30 days, or if not sooner, we'll have another order about what we're supposed to do. For now, I think the courts are doing a really good job of getting through cases, getting through hearings. We've been in this pandemic since March. Most of us as attorneys have, like for me, I've built myself, with my husband's help, I now have a home office. I'm now actually now working for another law firm and not taking my own cases. But I make the videos under Blatnick Law because I'm not a partner and have no interest in that other law firm. What Crazy Redheaded Awesome Kelly says is what Crazy Redheaded Awesome Kelly thinks. It has nothing to do with the other law firm. So it's a little bit of offers that law firm some deniability if they disagree with any of my critiques of anything. But yeah, that's one thing. I've owned my own business for over a decade. And the pandemic has changed my life to where I'm working remotely from home, but I'm working for another law firm as a W-2 employee. Didn't think I'd see that day ever, but that's where I am, and I know I'm grateful for it, and I'm grateful for the pivot. I'm still going to try to do videos that update on administrative law orders and what's going on, because I know that there seems to be a need for summaries of the changes and where things are going.